What is up, YouTube? Market Monday. Of course, it's Monday. We got some things to get into, some plans this week. It's not wasting time. Hop right into it. Starting off with the content schedule we got from Madden this morning. Pretty simple, right? Rising Stars. Redux is kind of new. We're going to be coming out 98 overall Redux's NFL Draft Ultimate Legend. So nothing really out of the ordinary in the content schedule. We are getting another Thursday afternoon stream where it's 5 p.m. West Coast time. For me, 8 p.m. West Coast time, or East Coast time for you guys. That's right when the draft starts. And actually now hopping in to my own kind of content schedule, what we could be seeing maybe in the next 2 weeks. Of course, we're here Monday, Rising Stars, Wednesday, NFL Draft Thursday. Redux is probably going to drop, I would have to say Thursday or Friday. I don't know why it was ahead of the NFL Draft. In terms of the week after that, I could be seeing, because I don't really know when golden tickets are going to be coming out. Season 4, I think, is on the horizon. We're kind of getting to that kind of expiration date of Season 3. Power Up expansion as well, just because it's the last kind of, the cycle of 4 between the Wildcard Wednesday drops. Rising Stars being the last one, I could see maybe going off of that Wildcard Wednesday schedule and moving towards the power-up expansions for the rest of the year. But to dive a little bit deeper into the NFL Draft content we are getting this week, and I can confidently say I have a reliable source, and I don't want to put this person under the bus or get them in trouble, but I have kind of gotten confirmation, it's very reliable, that the only new players we are getting on Thursday are going to be the new NFL rookies. We are not going to be getting any new NFL past draft players, first rounders. Unfortunately, it's really kind of, I'm sad about that, man. I really wanted to see the first rounders program, or it's just some more NFL draft like past content. We're only getting the first round rookies, so I actually went on to Madden 21 to kind of give you guys an idea of what to expect on Thursday. First overall pick, 99 overall. The next kind of 9 picks, 98. 11 through 20 going to be 97s, and then 21 through 32 is going to be 96 overall. So a good spread of overalls. I'd say pretty much all the 98s and buffs. We're going to have, what, 10 98 pluses, 20 97 pluses. So, a decent drop. Not going to be amazing. Hopefully these cards have amazing stats for kind of what's required within the sets, actually. I do believe that 96 overalls is 2 93s. The 97s are a 95 and a 93. The 97s are 2 95s. And then the 98s are 197 and 195, and then the 99 overall first round pick is going to be 2 97s and 195. These players, of course, being the NFL Draft pass players. They're already in the game. They're already, I have them in Madden 22. Those are going to be the requirements most likely for the new rookies on Thursday. And I don't know exactly when these cards are going to drop. I know they want to do kind of a live drop when the players are kind of get drafted. Maybe their sets go live in the game. But in terms of kind of like a preparation for it, I do like picking up mainly 97 overalls, because a lot of the like higher overall sets are going to want, that people are going to want to do, not really the lower overall guys. So picking up 97 overalls, pretty much under 104,000 coins. That's basically 104 is 2 per. They quick sell for 52,000 training. So under 104k for a 97 overall is a pretty safe investment. They'll probably have a spike in demand, whereas this weekend I feel like a lot of people use their training and rerolls. Maybe this week we don't see a lot of rerolls being kind of taking place because people don't have enough training from their kind of leftover Easter egg content. I don't really know what they have, but I think training does see a little bit of a spike, like a little bit of a spike this Wednesday, this Thursday. If you're like me, I still have a bunch of kind of my Easter egg players, my Sugar Rush players, my Sugar Rush investments I made last week. I kind of ditched half of them on Friday when the market kind of was up a little bit. I still have about half of them. I do plan on using them for 2 ways. One being Rising Stars on Wednesday, because the Rising Stars will be 4 97s and 198 overall, since we got that overall change with the Ultimate Legend. That's why we're getting Reduxes. We'll get 4 97s, 198 overall for Rising Stars. So hopefully that drop is really good. As well as I am going to be using probably most of my training on Thursday when that draft kind of happens. I hope to kind of just liquidate all my training assets and sell off a lot of the 95 overalls, 97 overall draft players that are used for the sets. Hopefully we see the prices like from 97s go from like what, 104k, 105k right now to about 120. I can see that happening, especially if a lot of the cornerbacks get taken. We see a Sauce Gardner, a lot of the high DBs, Kyle Hamilton. They are very tall, lengthy. They will have good speed. If they are taken in the top 10 and we get those 98 overall versions of those cards, I can see them very, very meta players, and will give a bigger demand for those 97 overall draft pass players and overall training. Moving in now to the mock draft kind of just timeline. You have until 7 p.m. Eastern time, so 4 p.m. West Coast, 7 p.m. East Coast on Thursday. That is basically an hour before the draft starts. The draft starts at 5 p.m. West Coast, 8 p.m. East Coast. So you have basically up until 1 hour before the draft starts to get all your mock draft picks in. Now, I don't really have a strategy for this. I'm not going to be dropping a video, and a lot of people have been asking, hey, drop a video. Look, I can tell you right now, all right, you could lock Mel Kiper, Todd McShay in a room, and they will probably not even get 10 correct. I'm being completely honest. So I'm hoping for, like, best case scenario for me, I'm going to have 10 correct picks. I'll tweet out what my strategy is because I am working on a little bit of a strategy in terms of like, I think I'm going to go like bulk positions. I kind of like predict the position runs. I go top 5 picks, edge rusher, next 5 O linemen, next 5 DBs, and then next 5 wide receivers. Try to like predict those position runs rather than going one by one because one trade can basically mess up your entire kind of flow throughout the first 20 picks. So that's kind of my thinking of the mock drafts. I'm not really thinking about it too much because the reward structure has not been adjusted. It's going to be very, very hard to get even, I think, 7 or 8 correct picks. So, and the rewards just for even 10 is only an 89 plus. It's a 25k pack for getting 10 out of the 20 just select positions right in the first 20 overall picks. Redux players are getting, well, Redux players, 98 overall LTDs will be getting Redux this week. We don't know the exact day, probably Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday if I had to guess. I'd say Thursday or Friday. That's usually when Redux players go live. So if you do have any 98 overall LTDs maybe in your lineup, you might want to sell them off. Although I don't know how much the 98 overall players are going to be packed because they are just very rare. And I don't even know if I don't think the eggs are going to be able to open. Like if you saved your eggs, I know the extra large Redux egg was just a 97 only player, and then the other one was a 95 plus. Maybe the 95 plus large Redux egg could pull the 98s, but I know the extra large one is a 97 only player, so that's not going to take into effect of the 98 Redux players. But I mean, I know Dan Deerdorf, Austin Corbett, KJ Wright, some of the LTDs I have. I'm not really looking to sell them off. I just don't really feel like I need to in terms of my coins, but I know Dan Deerdorf is like 1.3 mil. Corbett's like 850k. There's a lot of 98 overalls like Aaron Rodgers, I know that are still very, very expensive, and especially if we get Season 4 like next week, you're probably going to see a Redux pack in the store when it comes to the level rewards. So maybe look to get off your 98 Reduxes, but I'm not really in a rush for mine. But if you want to get off them, I think now is the time to do so before they actually get put in the game. And then the last thing we're just going to talk about is just simply Season 3. I'm level 46, I do believe. Season 4, I think, is right around the corner. So if you want to kind of get a jump start, they will give us a week in advance. So we'll know basically by this Thursday or Friday if Season 4 is going to drop the following week. They always give us a week in advance. However, I do think it's probably like best time to get ahead on your level if you're kind of like lagging behind like I am. Get ahead on that. Try to get to level 49, 50 so you get all those rewards, because I do think Season 4 is around the corner. Hopefully we get maybe a training variety pack with Season 4, some Team Affinity. The season kind of turnovers this year have been very, very underwhelming. It's season changes used to be some of those exciting days in Madden the past few years where it came to odds boosts, level rewards, and it was just really cool. This year, it's been pretty much a dud every single season turnover, but that, I think, is going to be all for this video. There's not too much to talk about within the Madden kind of world right now. We're a little bit disappointed we're not getting like NFL Draft Pass Part 2, NFL First Rounders on Thursday. Don't know when golden tickets are going to drop. I was thinking they're going to be this Friday, but it looks like we're not going to get them. I think they would have announced it on the content schedule, so maybe next week at the earliest. I mean, we're getting it now to May, and we don't have the first drop of golden tickets, so I think they need to get a move on that to kind of keep this game, you know, alive. But that is going to be all for Market Monday today. If you have any questions, comment down below. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. My next video is probably going to be Wednesday, maybe a no money spent. I don't really know what I'm going to do for videos this week, because Thursday, the draft is like in the afternoon, like when I make my videos, so I'm not going to have a video Thursday probably, and I'm going to be streaming, so I don't think I'm going to have a video Thursday, so I think I'm going to have like a video Wednesday, and then of course Friday, Saturday probably. But that's all for this video. Again, comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Until next time, peace.